My name is A.M. Muradina. I am working as a shorthand instructor in the Shorthand Writers Association of Karnataka, Kandaya Bhavana, third floor, Bangalore. Today, I am taking up the first lesson in Pitman's English shorthand. Before learning shorthand, we should know what we mean by shorthand. Shorthand is the art of recording the spoken words by way of characters. This was invented by Sir Isaac Pitman. He published his first treatise on the art in 1837. The second edition of his work appeared under the title Phonography or Writing by Sound, being also a new and natural system of shorthand. It has been most successfully adapted to the practical requirements of all classes of shorthand writers. In shorthand, we are not concerned with the spellings of the words, but on how we pronounce a particular word. See the following examples. Produce. When it is used as a verb, it is pronounced as produce. When it is used as a noun, it is pronounced as produce. Next, project. When it is used as a verb, it is pronounced as project. When it is used as a noun, it is pronounced as project. Learned. When it is used as a verb, it is pronounced as learned. When it is used as an adjective, it is pronounced as learned. In the above words, spellings are same, but pronounced differently according to the part of speech in which it is used. See the following words. WHETHER, WEATHER. Both are pronounced as weather. Next, YEAR, EAR. Both words are pronounced as ear. SEE, SEA. Both words are pronounced as C. Here, the spellings are different, pronunciation is same. See the following words. WRONG, wrong. While writing, we write W. But when we pronounce, W is not pronounced. KNEE, me. When it is pronounced, K is not pronounced. PSYCHOLOGY, psychology. Here, the P is not pronounced. From the above three sets of examples, it is clear that there are a lot of difference between what we write and what we pronounce. In shorthand, we are not very much concerned with the spellings, but we are concerned with how we pronounce those words. Hence, it is said that the shorthand is the art of recording the spoken sounds and not the spellings of the words. Now, let us come to the consonants. The first lesson. Consonants are the result of audible friction or stopping of the breath in some part of the mouth or throat according to Professor Sweet. The forms of consonants. For the representation of all the consonant sounds except W, Y, and H, the simplest geometrical forms are used, namely the straight line and the shallow curves. The consonants have been divided into various groups. First group, they are called as explodents. 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 Under this, there are 8 consonants. They are represented by straight strokes and they are called explodents. They are called explodents because while pronouncing these consonants, the outgoing breath is forced in a sudden gust. The consonants which come under the explodents group are P, as in the word ape. Next, B, as you hear in the word babe. T, as you hear in the word eat. D, as you hear in the word add. Che, as you hear in the word yetch. J, as you hear in the word age. K, as you hear in the word yak. Gay, as you hear in the word egg. So these are the 8 consonants that comes under explodents. P, B, T, D, Ch, J, K, G. P is written from upward to downward, slanted towards right, and it is written thin. B is written from upward to downward, and it is written thick. It is a thick stroke. Next, T. It is written from upward to downward at right angles. D is also written from upward to downward at right angle, and it is written thick. Che. It is written from perpendicular to horizontal. It is written thin. J is written from upward to downward, slanted towards left. It is written thick. K. It is a horizontal line and it is written thin. G. It is a thick stroke. It is also a horizontal stroke. It is written from left to right. So these are the 8 consonants that comes under explodents. Next group, they are called as continuants. They are called as continuants. 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 Under this also, there are 8 consonants and they are represented by upright or sloping curves. They are called as continuants because while pronouncing them, the outgoing breath, instead of being expelled suddenly, it is allowed to escape in a continuous stream. The 8 consonants that comes under this group are F. It is just like P, but there is curve in the middle and it is written thin, as you hear in the word safe. If you write the same thing thick, it represents V, as you hear in the word save. The next is it. It is written straight, just like T, but there will be curve in the middle. As you hear in the word it, it is pronounced as it, as you hear in the word both. The same thing if you write thick, it represents the sound D, as you hear in the word read. W-R-E-A-T-H-E, read. The next is yes. It is like a closing bracket. It is written thin, as you hear in the word say or ace. If you write the same thing thick, Z, it is pronounced as Z, as you hear in the word lease. The next is just like che. It is written from upward to downwards, slanted towards left, thin, ish. And as you hear in the word ash, A-S-H, ash. If you write the same thing thick, it represents G, as you hear in the word vision, V-I-S-I-O-N, vision. So these are the 8 consonants that comes under continuance. F, V, it, D, S, Z, ish, G. The next group, they are called nasals. N-A-S-A-L-S, nasals. They are represented by horizontal curves. As these sounds escape through the nose, they are called as nasals. M, as you hear in the word seen. N, it is M and N are written thin. N, as you hear in the word seen. Ing, as you hear in the word king. So these 3 consonants, M, N, ing, they are called as nasals. M and N are written thin, and ing is just like N, but it is written thick. The next group, they are called liquids. They are called as liquids. They blend with other consonant and form double consonants. Their behavior are like liquids. For example, you take milk and water. They are liquids. When you mix them, what happens? They mix freely one with the other. In the same way, the consonants L and R, they mix freely with the other consonant and they form double consonant. For example, P and R, par, bar, tar, dar, char, jar. In the same way, L also, pal, bal, tal, dal, chal, jal, etc. Now, L, it is a part of the circle. This portion is L. It is written from upward to downward, L, as you hear in the word tile. This R has got 2 forms. This portion, upward to downward, that is called as downward R. It is called as downward R. The R has got a as I told you already, two forms, downward R and upward R. The upward R is also called as simply ray. Ray is written from downward to upward at an angle of 30 degrees. Next, the aspirate. Aspirate is a breeding upon a following vowel, that is H. This H, it is called as hey. This hey has two forms, downward H and upward H. So, downward H is written like this. Start the circle from left, come towards right and draw a straight line. This is downward form of H. Upward form of H, you draw a circle, join it and write it upward. This is called as upward form of H. This is downward form of H and upward form of H. Now this consonants che and re, they almost look alike. Che is written from perpendicular to horizontal, whereas re is written from downward to upward at an angle of 30 degrees. So when we look at them, they almost look alike. But che is written from perpendicular to horizontal, whereas re is written from downward to upward at an angle of 30 degrees. When you write this, it looks like this. Che, it will have more slope, and re will have only written at 30 degrees, and their direction is also different. Now, joining of strokes. Now we have to, whatever consonants we have joined, now we have to join them. While joining the strokes together, the following conditions have to be observed. That is, first condition is, without lifting the pen or pencil, we have to join, irrespective of the number of words that you are going to join. 2. Should not change the direction of the consonants. Individually, whatever directions we write, the same directions have to be maintained while joining also. The next third condition is, strokes should be of uniform length. Now let us join these two strokes, P and re. This is P and this is re. Now we have to join these two strokes. P is written from upward to downward. Now how to write join re? It is written from downward to upward. That is, we should not change the direction, and then they should be of the uniform size. We should not write this P bigger and re is like this. So when you join the consonant, they must be of the same size. So whatever may be the number of consonants that you are going to join, all of them should follow these three conditions. That is, without lifting the pen or pencil we have to join. We should not change the direction of the consonants, and the strokes when joined should be of uniform length. So here the first lesson ends. After some time I will take up the next chapter. Thank you very much.